Big wall climbing. It's one of the wildest and boldest adventures a climber can tackle. For some, climbing a wall like Half Dome or El Capitan is a once-in-a-lifetime objective. For others, it's a step towards harder, longer routes in remote reaches of the world. So let's have a look at how the largest cliffs on the planet are climbed. Direct aid climbing refers to the process of placing gear on or in the rock, then clipping nylon ladders into the gear for upward progress. Aiding is really a slow process of ascending a wall. Belaying a long pitch is usually very boring as the leader crawls upwards on a ladder of gear. For climbers accustomed to the less complicated forms of climbing, such as bouldering or indoor climbing, it can be unnerving. Starting out, you should practice all wall skills on the top rope. Placing and removing friends and nuts efficiently and quickly is an important skill. Other skills to practice include anchoring, smooth belay changeovers, and multi-pitch route finding. If you aspire to do big walls, you need to be physically fit. Most climbers train for big walls by climbing lots of cracks and getting their aiders and daisy chain systems down. Ideally, you should be climbing solid 5-10 traditional routes and be able to climb 10 or so moderate pitches a day. When practicing your aid climbing, calmly deal with the many small problems that occur while aiding, jumaring, and hauling. These problems will pale in comparison to some of the unbelievably complicated tangles and snafus on an actual big wall. Start out small to do big walls. One of the best ways to get gear placements dialed is on the boulders. Practice hooking, thin nailing, and copperheading. You might be surprised at how solid some seemingly insecure placements are. Test your pieces just off ground level so you don't break an ankle if the piece pulls out. Also, wear a helmet to avoid getting popped in the face. Safety goggles aren't a bad idea either. After playing with the toys, it's time to start practicing on the cracks. Use a top rope initially so you aren't intimidated by the possible leader fall. Get very comfortable aiding on a top rope before starting to lead. It's the safest and the best way. While skills take a long time to develop, only constant practice and training will give you the experience to do a multi-day wall. The need for persistence when you are starting out cannot be understated. Good luck, and remember, always stay tied into the rope while you are on the wall.